Hello, my name is Denny Fryer, and there is a catastrophic problem that needs our immediate attention. Student athletes in collegiate sports are the backbone of the sports organization, and they are essentially indentured servants. Yes, they are receiving partial or full education scholarships, but yet the immediate needs that require funds are not able to be met. Did you know that according to Bloomberg, March 7th, 2018, in a Fortune.com article, that the NCAA brings in an annual revenue of over $1 billion a year in revenue? Compare this with the fact that the many athletes that make these collegiate fat cats even richer cannot afford to eat a well-rounded healthy meal or other basic living costs. The fuel that is being fed into the literal gross product of the NCAA is living on ramen, macaroni, and orange cheese powder, among other lower-grade food substances. It has long been debated if college athletes should be financially compensated for their many hours of work and subsequent revenues that they bring in, whether by their name, likeness, ticket sales, and just actual participation in their said sport. While the NCAA brings in an annual revenue of over $1 billion, student athletes and their families continue to struggle to provide for themselves. There are programs and specific sports that can bring in the majority of the revenue for each college. Men's football and men's basketball being the highest contributors to the NCAA and individual universities' annual revenue stream yearly. Every NCAA sport brings in some kind of revenue, even if it is minimal compared to the annual $27 million that the Duke University brought in for their basketball program in 2014. Regardless of what sport you play, I feel like you should be compensated for your time and your effort and the wear and tear on your body. I have a solution to fix this problem with these underpaid and undertaken care of college athletes. The solution to the age-old problem may not be easy, but it is simple. Equal pay for equal performance. Compensation for the effort expended by the athletes is needed in order for them to be able to perform at the highest levels that are expected of each of them. Can every college afford to pay thousands to each player? No, probably not. They can, however, afford to offer food credits in the cafeteria and a base salary of a few thousand a year, up to $10,000, I'd say. Imagine the situation as it is with no improvement where athletes are not paid. McDonald's workers flipping burgers have more cash than the individual athletes responsible for the millions of dollars brought into these colleges by their university sports. According to Lemons, March 29, 2017, in his article, College Athletes Getting Paid, he points out that due to the lack of funds, many athletes have to look to leave school early and go pro in order to sustain a lively pay range. If students receive the base salary along with the food allowances, there are more likelihood that they would be willing to postpone going pro or dropping out of college to pursue more lucrative opportunities. Now imagine a world where the college athletes can afford to eat health foods and have few disposable dollars in their pockets. There would be no need for corruption or things like temptations to shave points in order to make a buck. Athletes could actually get their degree accomplished so that when their sports playing days are far behind them, they have a good degree to fall back on. The level or playing at the college level would be elevated as more players postpone going to the next level, and professional sports would be reserved for those athletes that are truly for the experience. In the end, making the shift to the proposed pay base and food credits might prove to be a Herculean effort and will certainly take more than one voice to gain the attention to make this cultural shift. In the journal article Reforming College Sports, authored by Meyer and Zimbalist in 2017, it is stated that this is the job for the ton, not a single individual. Those that believe in the message and have a passion for student athletes must take action. Letters, emails, phone calls, even social media outlets are a vehicle for this change. As a group, we can bring awareness to this problem and inspire change. Be a voice. Be active. But most importantly, be diligent. Have you ever heard of the squeaky wheel gets all the attention? Well, it's time to be that squeaky wheel. Thank you.